Hi guys, welcome back to Rts Share Tea, where respiratory therapists live out loud. With me, your host, Linda Frott, the Asthma Lady. Yes, welcome everybody. Welcome to anybody new. I'm not feeling that great today, but I still decided to jump behind the mic and just push through with the episode. So today's episode, we are talking about helping patients that have issues remembering taking their rescue inhaler with them, their medication that should be with them. So that's it. So we're just coming up with practical tips. So yes, that is the vibe for today. Gonna be a short episode. Yes, this weekend we are having our vision board party. Hopefully I will feel better by that time. But I believe all is well. It is not COVID or anything crazy like that. It's just allergies kicking my butt and I'm waiting for the meds to kick in. But we are having our vision board party on this Saturday, June 10th from 3 to 5. If you are in the area, come through. We're going to have a good time, a good old time. So I will put the link to the event in the description here today. So yes. So in regards to, so I have asthma. I've had asthma since the age of 8 years old. I was diagnosed since then. And so this kind of helps me when it comes to relating and guiding other folks, patients that have asthma. And so what I like to tell people who do asthma education or who want to get into asthma education, that you always have to, your best bet is to meet people where they are in life, or your patients. Just meet them where they are in life and work with them. Don't tell them what to do. You need to empower them and give them the tools necessary to take care of themselves when it comes to asthma, because it is something that's going to be with them for life. It is a chronic lung disease. So they should be invested in their own self-management. Okay, so yes. So you always want to be empathetic and just make sure you're coming from a tone of, wow, I'm hearing you, I'm hearing your concerns, and this does sound like a lot, but we are here to work together. So let's, give you what you need to make you reach asthma control so you can live your best life. So that is your job, right? So for me, for example, so what happens a lot is people would tell me, patients would tell me, I keep forgetting my medication. I keep leaving my rescue inhalers. So the rescue inhaler is exactly what the name is. So it's supposed to be by your side to rescue you, right? So if you just are, out and about, your rescue inhaler is supposed to be with you just in case something happened. You get an asthma attack or something, you're exposed to an asthma trigger or something like that. And the rescue inhaler is supposed to help you out right then and there. But oftentimes people will say like, oh, well, I left it at home, or this doesn't come with me. And so the example that I like to use, like for me, for example, asthma, one of my big asthma triggers is laughter. I love to laugh. So, when I'm hanging out with friends and family, I bring my rescue inhaler with me because I might just hear a funny story. We might be reminiscing. And like I said, I like to have a good old time. So if I'm consistently laughing, in a conversation or, at an event, guess what starts to happen? The wheezes kick in. And then that gets awkward. That everybody's looking at me like, is that coming from you? I'm like, yeah, then I got to take my rescue inhaler. So understand why it's important for that to travel, with me. I have intermittent asthma. And so what that means is Asthma does not affect my daily living. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like every day I experience, asthma attacks. But there are certain things that trigger my asthma, and you just never know when you're going to be exposed to that. So that gut busting laugh. So if I go to a comedy show, if I go to the movies, like, I just bring it with me, because like I said, I likes to laugh and I likes to have a good time. So yeah, movie theaters, like I said, I go to the movies, and so can you imagine I'm laughing really, really hard, or I've been to Dave Chappelle's comedy show, and different type, I've seen different type of comedians, so you can imagine I'm sitting there bustling laughing, and then the wheezes kicking again, you know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody's like, once it get quiet, who's making the noise? Me. Wheezing. And so it's like people are looking at you like, is that coming from you? So yeah, you might have to just, okay, well, I gotta bust out the rescue inhaler right here and now. Luckily for me, I do know how to take my inhaler, so I just bust it out and I'll take it. Or if the movie's not that great, I'll just go to the bathroom and just take my inhaler. So yeah. Another one for me, another trigger is like things like perfume, like strong smells, perfume, sometimes like bleach, like if the building or wherever I am just got cleaned, and then there goes, the coughing and the wheezing would just kick in. So you just never know. So for me, I just got in the habit of making sure that my inhaler travels with me. And I am somebody, my memory is not that great, so that's how I can relate to patients that tell me, oh, I always forget it, or I switch purses a lot and sometimes it don't come with me. That's another issue I do have too. I'm always on the go, so I do switch purses a lot. So what I do share with my patients is that you can set some type of reminder to take the inhaler with you. A lot of people have Alexa or one of these Google, hey Google or whatever. You can ask them, you can set an alarm or a reminder on it. So every morning, whatever your morning routine is, or your routine, you can ask Alexa or Google to remind you to take the rescue inhaler with you. Like, hey Linda, don't forget to put the rescue in your bag. Like, just as a reminder. You can put a bright Post-it sticker on your mirror, on your dressing room mirror, if you have that. So, don't forget your rescue, right? So something nice and bright, putting on your makeup on, rescue, don't forget it. Or you could tell your patients to come up with an acronym, something that will make them remember. So for me, my acronym is KRW. KRW, don't forget KRW. KRW stands for Keys, Rescue, Wallet. So for those that like to change their purse often or whatever, just up and go, remember keys, rescue, wallet. Okay. I think cell phone is a given, and everything else that you need is just depending on what your day is going to look like for that day, and I call that the success, whatever your success list for that day looks like. Then you can add the additional stuff to your purse or to your carry bag or whatever. So those are just a few of my tips that help guide patients and kind of just work with them. So we never want to make patients feel bad and just be like, oh, you need this. Why are you not doing X, Y, and Z? Once again, we all know life is lifing, as the popular thing that we are saying nowadays. Life is lifing. People are dealing with a lot. It's a lot going on. So we just want to create habits or attach things attach these new behaviors that we want to implement into things that are already happening, so it makes their life easier. All right, guys, so that's it for today. Like I said, I'm super stuffy. I'm not feeling the best, but I hope you learned something here from me today. And I'm always happy to see you guys. Please remember, we are here every Wednesday on most Google platforms, and we are on YouTube every Thursday. There is so much more to come for 2023. We have guests, co-hosts lined up. We have events coming up, lots of things going on. So remember, we are growing together. All right, guys, so I'm gonna see you next week. Thank you again. And remember, guys, to only compete, to invest in yourself, and to only compete with yesterday's version of you. All right, see you. Bye.